we desperately need more wisdom in the world. And wisdom is not having the right information, but it includes that. Wisdom is not having all the knowledge that you need, but it includes that. Wisdom is not merely understanding, but it includes that. Wisdom is not just compassion, but it does include that. Wisdom is the willingness to ask yourself the question again and again in every situation, what is the best course of action here? What is the course of action that is good for you, good for everyone involved, and good for humanity as a whole, for as many people, ideally everyone in the world? So wisdom is not something that you can have. Wisdom is not this cliche, the wise man who knows everything and who has all the answers. No, wisdom is something that you and I and we can practice, can decide to practice every day in every situation by simply asking the question, what is the best course of action for me, for everyone involved, directly or indirectly involved, and for humanity as a whole? And in order to make the best possible decision, we often need a lot of information. We often need applicable knowledge. We need to gather knowledge. We need to understand that information and that body of knowledge in order to really understand the situation itself, in order to make informed, knowledgeable, understanding decisions. And yes, we do need compassion, which is the decision to include others, the thought of others, the feeling for others in our decision making and in our action taking. So wisdom does include considering all the facts, information, knowledge, trying to really understand, trying to feel yourself into that situation. Yes, and trying to understand yourself and trying, of course, to be in touch with your emotions and be free in dealing with your emotions. So you're not the victim of your fears or indulging in simple hatred, but the freedom of emotion, which allows you to feel good and everyone else, as whoever they are, to feel better. So this kind of practice of wisdom is something every one of us can do. Every one of us can decide to train ourselves in every day. And it does not guarantee that we will always make the right decision, but it will make better decisions a lot more likely because we include all the aspects that go into wise decisions, and we train ourselves again and again to ask this important, wise question: what is the best course of action for you, for everyone involved, directly and indirectly, and the world as a whole? So, I wish you all the very best practicing wisdom in this way, and I see you in another video.